Hey, hi. Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to the Goat Force Gaming channel, where we play the roguelikes and the roguelites every single time. Folks, I'll tell you what, it is always tremendous to be back out here with you, and sometimes back out here with you live. Because sometimes on Wednesdays, well, we're doing it live. Wednesdays, right? Right? Isn't that how that goes? I think. Yes, folks, it's a live stream. I'm trying to bring them back to the channel and trying to be a little bit more consistent with these, like in the past, like the very distant past. Anyway, enough of the housekeeping stuff, right? I thought today we'd take a look at Deadly Days Roadtrip. We demoed this way back when, and it is awesome. I'm excited to jump back in. This is a survivor-like. It's a roguelite. We're gonna have a great time. Let's get after it. It's got some extraction to it as well. Like I say, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna mix it up a little bit. Because of course we are, right? So, I have just started the game. I did a little bit of a warm-up run to, see what I could remember, right? Turns out, just enough. Now, does it have inventory management? Why, indeed it does. And I'm sure that's going to add to the reverse tutorial-ness of this video, right? But that's okay. That's all right. That's what you've come to expect, isn't it? So let's kick things off. And let's choose a starting point here. This looks okay. Map size. Loot is low, but the fuel is high. And I would imagine the loot rate is going to go up as we go on here. So, diving in. Now, I did want to enjoy some coffee with all of you this evening. At least it's the evening for me. And so I am happy to tell you I have a full cup of cold decaf, and it is quite lovely. So I hope you've got something good in your cup as well. Hey, a crate, let's shoot it open. All right, perfect. Right, I think they want me to dash. So, really what we're trying to do here is drink up all the fuel, just like you would in real life. Just, a couple jugs here and there, right? Everything in moderation, of course. And as we do that, what do we want to do here? Dart. Increase the attack rate of marked weapons by 15%. Oh, that's interesting. And of course, we can do the thing where we rotate around. So this is going to become a mess. Shortly, right? It's not going to take long for me to mess this up. So let's go ahead and expand the bag early on. I think that's going to pay dividends, right? But the goal is to grab enough fuel along the way to power up the bus, and then we extract out and we go on to the next area. At the same time, we are grabbing these experience pips that honestly look like movie tickets, so they will forever be known as movie tickets. And once we get enough of those, we get a nice supply drop, and that's about all you need to know. Now, we are going to take this revolver, and we'll pop that right over there for now, and that's going to be nice for us. How does that compare? So damage of 25, this is damage of 70. Okay, all right, let's do it. Yeah, feels good to dual wield. Cheers to all of you. Thanks for hanging out. And we got another nice prize coming our way, it looks like. Let's see what we got here. Ooh. Roller skates increases movement speed by 10%. On dash, triggers marked triggerable items. Okay, interesting. So let's keep that in mind. One of you needs to keep this in mind. This is going to trigger triggerable marked items. All right. Somebody's got to keep me honest. You know I like to forget. Okay. Our map also calls out the location of goodie bags, which I think it's usually fuel, but not sure. Haven't played enough. Maybe it just kind of depends. Maybe it's not usually fuel. Maybe I'm already misspeaking. Okay, so here we go into the night. Let's see what we got here. Okay, I would not mind popping this down. Right? Why don't we pop that right over there? There is a game called Backpack Battles. We played it here on the channel. And it's an auto battler. You get to play folks online. I had some fun with it, but it comes to mind with the inventory piece because my mom is hooked on that game. I got her addicted to it. She plays every day, multiple times a day. Yeah, the roguelike and roguelite obsession runs deep. It really does. Okay, this looks like it could be fun, doesn't it? But at the same time, we might want to do the responsible thing, which is probably this. I know, adulting. Right? I mean, that's probably what we should do. Yeah, let's do that, and then we're going to be ready for that next time. And you're saying, but what if there's not a next time? What if this is it? Look, anything's possible. Oh my! All right. So let's keep angling towards the items of interest, because I don't want to lose sight of the fuel goal just yet. Oh, look at this. What do we have here? Ooh. Oh, so we even picked up an item. Which is interesting because I think when you get duplicates, you can throw them on top of each other and get an upgraded version. Oh, well, that's great. Now we're going to grab this before we leave. Okay. So this is officially in our stash. Can we... cannot be equipped. Huh. Interesting. Oh, it's broken. Oh, I didn't know that. Hey, Jordo, great to be out here with you. Never caught a live before. Well, you know, sometimes you get lucky on a Wednesday, right? Tell you what, have a like for Cherry Ludens, okay? Always. Always for the Ludens. I'll tell you what. Hits with marked weapons add stacks of poison. Come on. Come on. All right, we need to work this out. How is this? Okay, we can make this work, can't we? Oh goodness. See, it's already happening. It's already happening. Look, I'm going to stick that there, I think. Right? At least it's extending to the good one. Now, most of you already have this worked out and are saying, no, Goat, you no, don't do that at all. Put this here, but you know what? This is how the Goat rolls, right? All right, let's head back to the bus, and we'll worry about that. We'll worry about the placement eventually, right? Or we won't. We'll just sweep that right under the rug. No big deal. Have I played The King is Watching? You know, I don't know if I've gotten to that one yet or not. Off the top of my head. All right, come on, bus. I know. I took a wrong turn on Albuquerque, and I am paying for it. All right, let's dodge our way through and get back there. It's getting a little crowded out here. All right, there's the bus. Oh, God, it's a progress bar. Okay, hey, all right. All is saved. Loving this game. Already put in 6 hours. Got a lot of potential. That's awesome. Yeah, I really enjoyed the demo back when we played it on the channel, and it's phenomenal. When I popped it back on, it felt great to be back in it. So I'm not sure how we repair this yet. Oh, right. Okay, repair minus 18, and we've only got 13. Or we can just sell it. Yeah, let's just sell it. All right, perfect. All right, I think we're good to go. And let's pick out a spot for day 2. Oh, wow. So a very tiny map, but the loot and fuel are at really good levels. You know, let's give it a go. Let's absolutely give it a go. I agree. I really like the art style for this as well, Jordo. I am definitely into it. This is going to be interesting with the smaller map. It's going to be a nice intimate occasion, right? One that maybe we don't want. All right. Trooper helmet increases marked ranged weapons attack rate by 40%, but also increases spread by 100%. Interesting. Every 3 seconds and on triggered. Okay, now remember we talked about the triggered thing? We should put this right over here because this will trigger. Right? Outstanding. Loot and fuel. 100%. I live for the inside jokes on this channel. So glad we have them. All right, that was super random. I am maybe coming to understand the small map size thing and what that means for us. All right. It does have weapon upgrading, and ooh, I'm not sure how we picked that up. Can I not pick it up because I've got the can of food in the inventory? Is that what's doing that? Yeah, you can upgrade the weapons, and the way you do that is by finding duplicates and then throwing those on top. Each dealt hit of marked melee weapons is followed by another hit with 25% damage. So I think, you know, let me think about this. So the rat. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to expand out, then this comes over here, and the rat now gets the pistol. Isn't that great? Science. Science winning. All right. Oh, interesting. Okay, so you can auto-eat the consumables. You know, that might be something that I think about doing at some point. All right, we are doing pretty fine in terms of fuel collection here. Just looking at fuel in relation to the bus location. Oh, there's all kinds of drops. Okay, here we go. We got the fuel. Where are we in terms of an upgrade? You know, let's just grab a few more pips and grab our drop here, and then we'll make our way to the bus. All right, perfect. Ooh, look at this. Okay, so you were asking about the upgrading of weapons, and there we go. That's a nice jump in damage. Let's absolutely do that. Let's take a sip here, too. Check out the setting. It has a couple options I wasn't expecting. Made the run slightly easier when it would auto-eat food. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, the backpack management is fun. As long as you don't get frustrated with my choices, right? Okay. Grab a few things along the way, right? As long as they're on the way. Okay. Outstanding. All right. We did it. So let's see here. So we can repair it for 24, increases marked ranged weapons attack rate by 20% and the clip size by 100%, but increases reload duration by 20%. Well, I might not mind that, especially if... Oh, let's see here. Okay, I don't yet have a good spot to place this, so I'm just gonna keep it in there for now. But I figure I sell one of them. Okay, I like the sound of that. All right, we're gonna go with the woods, the mossy hollow. Yes. You know, if you were here, I was just mentioning the Backpack Hero game and Backpack Battles. I love those too. I can't sit here and tell you that I'm great at the inventory management piece. I'm definitely not. I can definitely improve. But I like it. I enjoy it. All right. All right, that's a good call out, Cameron. I'll take a look at that. Okay. All right, let's see what we got here. Adds 20% chance to marked weapons to explode on hit, dealing 100% weapon damage. That sounds fantastic, but I also like the additional backpack space, right? All right. So Cameron's saying put the rat where the revolver is and swap the dart and nade to the top to get the clip to work. Okay, so... I don't know that that's computing in my brain. And now I have this to think about as well, which I want to add to the mix. All right, we're gonna do that. Hey, thanks so much for the support, Jordo. That's really awesome. Very much appreciated. Well, at least we got explodey bullets. Thank you for the gift membership as well. That's very kind. All right. Okay. Well, I'd like to grab that, but it's a little bit crowded over here. All right, there we go. So, I'm thinking we pop that over there. And then maybe we can get all of these to work, or maybe not. We pop that over there. Pop this over here. And now mostly everybody is active, right? Well, wait a second. Could we... No. No. All right. All right. I thought for a second that it might work. You should see me with an IKEA instruction manual. That is my own personal help. Now, some of you already knew that. That's actually come up in the comment sections of videos in the past. Oh, wow. I wonder how GOAT is with an IKEA instruction manual. My goodness, what a time. Yeah, very much so. Very much so. My wife puts stuff together, not me. Not me. All right. Cheers to all of you. One of the things I love about bullet heavens is that they are great for drinking a beverage. I think fuel collection has gotten away from me a little bit. So let's visit more bags. All right, there we go. I can definitely appreciate this wanting you to play more. And I appreciate you hanging out in the background. That's awesome. Good luck to you in your run. Tell you what, folks, we started watching the Charlie Sheen documentary on Netflix the other night. One episode in. It's very good. It's very good. Talk about an interesting life. I don't want to give anything away. Increases range of marked weapons by 50%. Oh, you know, we don't have a melee weapon yet. That might be kind of interesting. Heal for 25% of the damage taken after a delay of 5 seconds as long as no other damage is taken. That's kind of interesting too. I feel like we've done a lot of offensive options. It might be nice to have more of a durability option in the mix. Yeah, let's do that. Can we... It doesn't look like we can repair right now. Okay. All right. If the firework is above the blue revolver and to the side of the gray pistol with the rat below it, it'll all work. Okay. I mean, I don't hate that. All right, we'll roll with that. Let's eat that food. But I remember Charlie giving those interviews years ago and thinking, wow, right, to say the least. And it's interesting seeing him now and seeing him reflect on those things. Anyway, haven't finished it yet, but it's interesting so far. All right, so it looks like we grabbed a baseball bat. And we do have a crate in the mix, but it is quite blocked. So I think we're going to have to skip on that for now. And try and get the fuel. All right. Oh, this is gonna be challenging, I think. Oh, come on, one time. Oh, we got so close. All right. Believe me, Cameron, I'm trying to work what you're saying and play and drink coffee at the same time. All right, that was fun. And we got some apples. Slots and daggers. Oh, man. I can't say enough nice stuff about that game. You know what? That's probably my favorite roguelike of, the last week. In fact, I told my brother recently, I said, look, you got to play this right away. This is going to be my favorite rogue of the week. Because I always have a new favorite. There's just so many games in rotation. All right, let's jump up here real quick. We can trade these apples in for different perks, just like in real life. You know about the apples, right? I did increase the speed already. Oh my goodness, finger length. Did we just find magnesis? Folks, I think we just stumbled upon magnesis randomly. This is very exciting. Increases loot range. Beautiful. Okay, so we've got 9 left, which is not going to be enough to do anything else for us, but I do think speed is very important in this game, so we're going to go with that. And we are going to jump back in and play another run. And let's see, let's make a pick here. Loot and fuel on high offer. I'd like to stick with the larger maps. That was a little bit more of a close encounter than I was looking for. All right, let's go with that. Yeah, it's interesting. I've played a handful of the slot machine games, and they're fun. There was another one. The name is skipping me at the moment, but there was another one that I was stuck on for a good bit of time, and we'll probably be revisiting that when they get closer to their early access launch. But slots and daggers, I really appreciate the look of it. I like the sound. They really nailed what it might be like to play that in the corner of a dimly lit bar. That's kind of the impression that I got. You're even getting, the chatter of people around you. I really adore that game. All right, so let's upgrade the pistol. Oh, that was quick. All right. You know, I kind of want to see what melee looks like, so let's try that out. Oh, all right. That's kind of cool. Okay. Oh, I did like this from last time. So let's pop that right over there. So my daughter and I have been continuing to watch the Alien Earth series. We always save it for the weekend, so I haven't seen the finale yet. But really love that series, and I caught the trailer for Welcome to Derry the other day, and I have to say, I am really, really excited about Welcome to Derry. I love this time of year. Oh, that's good to hear. That's good to hear, Cameron. You know, again, no spoilers, but this will track for you, Cameron. You know, they've done so many movies in the Alien universe, right? And when they said that, you know, they were going to do this Alien show, I thought, well, okay, how are they going to do something new? And I don't know about you, but I think the situation that they're in and, how should I say, the characters that are in that situation, I think it is unique here. Why can't I pop this over here? Not enough free hand. Oh, okay, right, because humans have two hands. Well, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, it's unique to the point where you say, wow, that's a very interesting predicament because of the characters and the setup of the show. Give it a chance. If you're a fan of that universe and you haven't gotten to it yet, it's worth your time. All right. Oh, shotgun. Okay. Now that's interesting. I binged all the newer ones and the Predator movies a month and a half ago, so the show coming out was perfect. That's awesome. That's awesome. Look, I may or may not have watched the Prometheus films in order to hype myself up for it as well, so I can appreciate what you're saying there. I have a buddy that is not a huge fan of Prometheus or Alien Covenant. And I get it, but I'll tell you, I love them. I love both films. I think Fassbender is just incredible as David. Just that vicious undertone, right? Yikes. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, this is calling to me now. It's going to tell me I don't have enough hands, right? So until we get more hands, we're going to have to do this, but we're going to do this too, right? Yeah, okay. Well, if any of them need the speed, I would think it's this. Yeah. So we're going to do that, and we can keep this guy over here. Well, yes. Wait. Okay, can we... Okay, so the grenade does not... All right, okay. Okay. Dart in the top left. Gotcha. There's a little bit of a delay in the stream and the chat. And you're saying, oh yeah, that's convenient for him to blame it on that. Hey, look, I'll take any help I can get. I'll tell you. I feel like I'm hyper-focusing on some of the areas where all the zombies are at to get the powers, and then I forget that, you know, oh, I'm questing for fuel as well. Ooh, the roller skates are going to help. Okay. Well, it seems like there are a bunch of items on the ground over here. So let's grab this. Hey, got another pistol. I don't know if I've mentioned it here or not in the past, but I'm a huge Naked and Afraid fan too. I love the survival shows. I used to watch... This is where my obsession began. A show called Dual Survivors, with a guy named Dave something or other and Cody Lundeen. And Cody was the guy that would show up in this Arctic area with no socks. He'd be barefoot out there. And, you know, Dave was this military background type guy. And they would butt heads, and it was so entertaining. That's how I used to start my Saturday and Sunday mornings, with Cody and Dave. And from there, I just kind of got sucked in. But anyway, I've been watching quite a bit of Naked and Afraid, the Apocalypse series. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Survivor 49 tonight and Amazing Race 2. Yeah, so it's funny you bring that up, Cameron, because my brother reached out. Him and my parents do this app where, you know, it's almost like fantasy sports, you know, but it's Survivor. And you know, he had asked, hey, you know, do you want to get in on this? Ooh, that's going to be nice for us. And I said, I would like to, but I don't think I have the time to do it. All right, we need 2 of these, I'm assuming, and then we can combine them maybe in the storage and then drag them on top of there to improve it. All right, Dart, top left. It's there. Okay. Firework where the nade is. Okay. All right. All right. Cameron, I think you're onto something, buddy. I think we're cooking with gas now. Take a sip here. Combine the fireworks. Okay. I like it. I like it. Let's do it. Let's repair. Up. Up. Put the shotgun next to the pistol where the nade is. Okay. Oh, look at us. Look at us. How about it? Cameron just posting W's here. All right, we're moving on. We're moving on, I think. I think we're moving on. We're good. Thanks for the help, buddy. All right, let's pick something. Or let's not pick something. I guess we're going to Springborn. Where they are low on everything. No, I take that back. We are... Oh, we're at day 2. My goodness, look at me. Okay, the communities. Map size large. This is looking good. This one looks good. Let's do this. What is happening here? Oh, right, I can't... Okay, all right, all right. Go, get with it. Get with it. See, when I'm talking with the chat and going back and forth, you know, it's... There's challenges. You're saying yes. Yes, clearly. And that's putting it lightly. How dare you? Well, we could probably do this and then combine. I think that's a thing. Right? Can we combine in here? No? Oh, that's maybe not so good. Unless... Huh. Well, that's interesting. All right, we'll have to think that over. But I was kind of hoping, you know what? If that's the case, is there still time to? Yeah, let's maybe just add some space here. Okay. All right. Back to your regularly scheduled broadcast. Yeah, so I hope I'm not the only one looking forward to Welcome to Derry. All right, what do we got here now? See, now this could be great. This could be really good. Let's do this. Get some additional damage. All right, let's do it. And then, of course, we've got a new entry in the VHS series. I'll tell you, for me, those are hit and miss. There are some that I think are quite good. I'll probably take a look at it at some point. All right. What is happening in the... Oh, nice. Chest. Okay. Another pistol. All right, I'm liking the double fuels that are popping. That's great. Well, we've hit the nighttime. So let's see what we can do here. This is probably gonna... Yep. So that makes it a 30% chance, which is better than 20 because math and science. So let's do that. Now, I know we can upgrade, but I'm really looking for more of a mutation so that we can get an extra arm or two. And then have, you know, another gun or 14 guns. Oh, man. Tape to tape. Tape to tape is the hockey roguelite, correct? It's been a minute, but I think I recall that one very, very fondly. I had a great time with it. Fire shoes on dash and on triggered. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, look at this. That's not bad at all. All right. I think we are good to go there. Brotato, I mean, that's all time. My buddy and I just got through playing Dead Zone Rogue, and that one is fantastic. If you haven't gotten to that yet, it is so good. The really nice FPS roguelite. And it's got a great story, too. Okay. So. I'm going to dash through... Well, I thought I was going to dash through the crowd, but... well, we canceled that plan. Let's head to the bus, shall we? Alright, so we got a little bit of a wall blocking us there. That is not a problem. Let's grab all these movie tickets. Right? So many movie tickets. Or gold teeth. Alright. That one was hard fought for. My goodness. You're best off getting all the supplies you can so you can sell and repair a bunch. The shops take the bolts. Oh, so Tape to Tape just got an update. Interesting. Yeah, no, you're right on the dynamite. You are right on the dynamite. Okay. Well... So let's see here. Okay. Can we combine them now? There we go. Good call, Cameron. And I think we will repair this. No, we won't. We won't, I'm sorry. We're going to sell this, though. And we're going to sell this. Okay, I think we're ready. Let's take a sip here. Mm-hmm. Cheers to all of you. Okay, Springborn. Very small map. Very little loot. Very little fuel. So I'm probably just going to focus then on fuel. So that we can try to get out of here right away. I think. Okay. Well, I wouldn't mind doing this. 45% chance for explodies. What could go wrong? All right. Oh man, we got big guys already. Oh boy. Alright, I am focused on the items. You know, I'll tell you what, we are getting very, very close to October. It might as well be October. And that means we are getting very close to the end of the year. So let me pose this question to all of you. Does anybody have a roguelike or a roguelite of the year picked out yet? Oh boy. Well, you know, where does this mark from? So this could work out. So this is going to make the damage is going to go higher, bullet size. You know what? Let's do that. That sounds pretty okay to me. All right, perfect. Vorpal, it is indeed a GOAT stream. We are doing it live Wednesday. We don't always do it live on Wednesday, but this Wednesday, we are doing it live. How about that? Thanks to everybody who joined and is supporting. This was another awesome month. We are going to have another nicely sized contribution to Gamers Outreach. I am very excited about that. All right, how are we doing? We're doing okay on the fuel piece. So nobody's got a favorite Rogue of the Year yet, which I can appreciate. I mean, as somebody that just talked about how I have a new favorite Rogue every week, I get it. There's a ton. It's hard to pick. I mean, there are some titans this year, you know, the Hades 2s of the world. When do we think Lucky Tower is gonna go 1.0? Should we just declare that Game of the Year, Rogue of the Year for 2026? And for everybody that misses that game, I'm sorry I'm bringing it up. I hope I haven't upset you too much. I will always love that game. There are just so many games to play, as you're aware. King is watching, is on your list as the most played. Wow. Okay. Oh, Deep Rock Galactic. I mean, I don't hate that. I don't hate that as a response at all. That game is amazing. That is one of my faves as far as bullet heavens go. Definitely one of my faves. All right, so we're gonna sell the knife, and we don't need to repair this right now until we can combine it with another epic version. Well, I take that back. Uncommon. All right, so let's keep moving here. Okay. Lost Vegan. A number of years ago, I woke up on my birthday at 4 in the morning or so. This was on a Monday. No, this was a Sunday. I was woke up by my wife, and she said, "Hey, you need to go shower. We're leaving for the airport in an hour." And look, I'm the type of person that likes to plan and think things through. And, they had concocted this plan to surprise me with this trip. I also work at a job where you do things like give notice when you're going to go somewhere, And so I was excited, but not excited. But anyway, it was a surprise trip to Vegas. Just popped into my head with this Las Vegas vegan thing. Vegan. Yeah, we got to the plane, and my brother-in-law is sitting. He's on the plane already, and he's got a shirt on with my face on the shirt. A gigantic picture of my forehead is on the shirt. Isn't that something? What a time. What a time, folks. All right. Let's see here. Ooh. I do like a good rat. I'll tell you what. I do. Yeah, I think we're going to Rat Town here. Now that's gonna stay there for a minute, and we're gonna be okay with that. That's gonna be just fine. That's gonna be just fine. All right. So we got a poisony shotgun. And that's nice for us. Oh, I did not know that, Jordo. I didn't know they reset the progression. Is that right? Oh, man, I was not aware of the reset. Oh, you're absolutely correct on that, Jordo. I am very lucky. I am very lucky. We had a great time, to say the least. All right, we are halfway to home in terms of fuel. I do want to chill over here to get whatever this is going to be. Okay, all right. Let's see here. I think something like that would be nice. Yep. All right. Get more supplies. Okay. You want me to use the TNT, huh? Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's interesting on the reset. I don't know if I'd have it in me either, because I really did play the heck out of that game. All right, here we go. Let's do some TNT. Okay, my goodness. Wow, that's a lot. It's a lot of experience. We all are very lucky. Lucky Tower, that is. Yeah, I know. It's it's the one that we all adore so much. So let's upgrade this. Right? So that's now 30% attack rate, which is good. That's great. Now we need a little bit more fuel, folks. There is also a drop right over there. We can manage to get to it. There it is. What is that? Shoots multiple bullets at once, but shoots very slowly. Huh. Okay. Well, Lighter hits with marked weapons burn enemies. Ooh, that would be nice. Well, we could give that a little bit of help. That wouldn't be terrible. Okay. Oh, is that a two-hander? Good call. Okay, so then you get one weapon, huh? Lighter is good. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Okay. There's a fuel. And we have enough to leave. Let's just grab this bag real quick here. And now we're going to make like a tree. We're going to attempt to make like a tree. Yeah, you know, Jordo, you're not the only one to have said that. I can appreciate that. It's a tough game. For whatever reason, it doesn't frustrate me. I don't know why. You know, and that's something people have asked me over the years. Some of my content creation buddies said, "Boy, you're gonna go all in on these rogues?" And I said, "Yeah, I love them." And they said, "Well, gosh, but you lose all the time. They're so challenging." You know, I would just get upset all the time. How do you not get upset? I said, "Well, you know, because when you die, you just play again. It's no big deal, right?" Yeah, I don't know, but I get it. I get how that game is. You know what game I can't really do is Spelunky. In fact, I joked for a while that we don't even say that word on the channel. Now, there is a daily series that I did. Coffee and Spelunky 2. I played that game. You know, there's probably 60, 70 videos of Spelunky. But I just, no matter what I did, I could not get good at that game. Just couldn't. All right, so let's see. We got a few choices here. Victoria Heights, oh my. Big map size. I am leaning this way. Let's do it. Okay. Clear the highway. So we've got a little bit of an objective-based scenario here. I think we should do this because eventually we can go ahead and combine these. I know we'll have to combine them again, right? Maybe we take these to legendary status. I'm assuming. I'm assuming. Okay. So... Oh, I see. Okay. I didn't see the progress meter right off the bat, but now I see it. Well, I like that we've got a little bit of an objective here. Nice little change of pace. And it looks like we still need to gather fuel at the same time. All right. I mean, that went pretty well. Okay. We are lucky enough to live on Earth, our planet and our galaxy that can hold human life, and somehow we ended up here. And we live in a time where computers and games exist. Good reason to be chill. You know, I agree. I agree with you. I think with, well, I'll just say all of the wackiness that that you get to experience if you turn the news on at, well, any point in the day, it feels like some days. You can look at some of these things and just say, well, you know, at least we have this to escape to, right? Then I take a sip of coffee and, you know, the day goes on. And we try to do nice things in our corner of the world, right? You know, people tell me, oh, I get so much out of this. You know, I like this positive space. I get just as much out of this as you do. I mean, we're all doing this, you know? Believe me, I really get a lot out of this community. Selfishly. But I appreciate the positivity and the sentiment there. Okay, well, we did the things. And we got the stuff. We did the things and we got the stuff. So that's good. I mean, that went pretty well. That was pretty good. Now, I would say that to you, even if I didn't believe that, it went pretty well, right? I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and repair these at this point, right? Let's combine these, and that's decent. Let's see, is there anything else we want to do here? I mean, we don't have room for this just yet, but we might have room for it very soon. So I'm gonna repair that guy. And I think that's looking pretty good. Okay. And here we go. You know why I think I like these bullet heavens? I mean, I have a lot of reasons, but I think one of the reasons is that some of them really remind me of Smash TV. Smash TV is a game from, well, a long time ago, but it's a game that I remember quite fondly from childhood. What's happening here? Can I not? Okay, I thought I could interact. All right. Okay, fine. You win. But some of these games, you know, they remind me a bit of the Smash TVs of the world. And then I go, boy, you know, somebody should really make a Smash TV sequel. I'd be there for it. Okay. Well, it's time to start thinking about some fuel. All right. The name is escaping me right now because it's been so long since I've played this one. But there was a game, it was an auto shooter, where you played as a bunch of animals, and it was very Smash TV. I really liked that one. In fact, I popped that on the other day. All right, so we got the health kit. Oh boy, it is getting crowded. All right, we are going to use that food up. And let's head out this way. Ooh, there's some food. Pop that right away. Okay, Spoonman, the roguelikes and the roguelites are going quite well. They're tremendous. Increases range of marked weapons by 50%. Okay, well, we could take a look at that. Increases marked ranged weapons attack rate by 40%, but also increases spread by 100%. Well, I don't know about that, but I kind of like this. I kind of like that enough to do it. All right. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so that's hooked up. That's hooked up. All right. The coffee is treating me quite well. I've got some decaf going, and it's delicious. Actually went out last night to get some decaf cold brew so I could be ready for this. And we have decaf on hand. I just thought, you know, it's just kind of nice sometimes to be able to pull up to the fridge and throw some right in a cup, you know? All right. I am getting slightly concerned about the health and volume of enemies right now. My goodness. All right. Well, we're gonna go for it, but we have to be realistic as well. Ooh, lots of experience pips happening. Okay. So we got to venture out a bit here. Okay, if one of you could be holding food, that would be awesome. We'll take fuel too. Oh man. There it is. Hey, but that was a good run. Love seeing the goat live and active. I'll definitely have my sipping drink near me. Preston, cheers to you. Thanks for being here. Glad to be out here with all of you. Okay. Oh, you know what? What is this? One-time upgrades. Unlocks the encyclopedia, which you can use to reference all the items you have owned in a repaired state. So do we pay for these? With this, perhaps? Oh, we do. With the duct tape, unlock 5 new items. Unlocks the merchants who can appear on your road trip. Wow. Okay, yeah, let's do that. That seems nice. And then let's go. Nope, not well. Nope, we won't find it. We won't find the goat on there. Nowhere near the leaderboard, right? Let's pop a couple apples in there. We'll get a little bit speedier. What else do we have here? We've got the magnesis thing. I mean, you know how I feel about this, right? You knew some apples were going that direction. All right. Increase max HP by 3%. Attack speed would be nice. Okay, so because math, we're going to do this, and we're going to do some robustness, right? Okay, perfect. Good deal. I feel good about this. I think I'm gonna stick with this guy. We've opened up. Oh boy. Oh, wait a second. Was office worker at day and banana at night. But my goodness, we are giving up a lot of inventory space. All right, I feel very conflicted right now. I mean, on one hand, he's a banana person, right? And on the other hand, he has a lot of space, and he's a hoarder. But he's a banana person. I don't know. I think we'll stick with the survivor for now. Yeah. These are the decisions. Saw the DRG Survivor is 1.0 and out fully now, and I thought of you and wondered if you thinking of a revisit. You know what? I would certainly consider it, Spoonman. I would certainly consider it. I love that game. Someone was just saying that they reset the progress in that game. And I don't know how I feel about that, but I love that video game. I mean, it probably would be easy to just fall right back into it again. All right, so I think, ooh, I like, this isn't bad, but this is great. All right, we're gonna do that. Okay. Well, off we go again. Let's see what kind of weird build we can put together this time. Now coming in with, well, 3 extra health. I know, very exciting. But the magnesis, am I right? Yep. A little bit speedier. Not bad. Maybe next time we'll go in as the Banana Man. Okay. Oh, it was hidden by the tree. You know, I wouldn't mind seeing this pop off in a bigger way. Maybe we go ham on that one. And I wouldn't mind trying a two-handed weapon this time either. Okay. Well, you know what I might do is take the revolver for now. Replace that over there. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. So at least we've got a couple weapons happening. They did reset the stats, but you can choose to continue in your old save still. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, I like that you can keep your old save, and I guess if you do that, then you do keep your stats? Is that what we're saying? You know, I've been playing No Rest for the Wicked for the This Is Not a Roguelike series on the members side, and I've read some accounts that they are talking about resetting the progress on that game, and boy, I don't know that I would feel great about a progress wipe on that one. All right, we're gonna go grenades this time too. Yeah, for our 2 new members tonight, we've got No Rest for the Wicked out there. We've got Doom. The newest Doom. There's a full playthrough of that out there. I'm going to have something popping next week for Happy Spookies. Officially October. Very nice. Yeah, you know what? I'm tempted. I'm really tempted. Why don't we try it, right? One way to find out. One way to find out. Yeah, let's do that. We're doing it. You have to remake the build, but you keep all materials, XP, and gold to rebuild. Oh, okay. Well, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Oh, I actually like the two-hander. That's pretty decent. Ooh. Let's grab this. Nice. Another grenade. Ooh, and a small backpack piece. That's fantastic. All right. Take a sip real quick here. Cheers to all of you. We've got 27 people in the chat. Thanks to everybody for the support. That's awesome. Glad folks are coming out for these. All right. Let's see what we want to do here. I'm thinking space. I am thinking space this time. Yeah. Let's do that. Yeah, I'm really liking the SMG quite a bit. And I'm just thinking, once we add a bunch of cool stuff to it, maybe some fire, maybe some poison. If the rat shows up, maybe some explodey. That would be fun. Ooh, another small backpack piece. Very nice. Okay. All right, we're getting chewed up a little bit here, and not in a way I like. Let's get out over here. We got plenty bolts for the repairs. Just one or two more fuel and we're good. All right, got the shotgun. Okay, could that be some fuel? Maybe? Maybe? Yes. Outstanding. Okay. Let's grab one more thing here. Let's make our way back to the bus. Safely, of course. Safely. Tell you what, I miss bus rides. Used to love riding the bus to school. And you're saying, why go? Why would you like such a thing? Well, you know, we had a little bit of a rambunctious bus. And you know, that led to craziness. Right, I remember the day we had a substitute bus driver. This was before, you know, I'm constantly dating myself here. This was before navigation systems. You know, this was back when, well, you had a road atlas, right? And maybe you had it all marked up with highlighter or whatever you were doing out there. You know, were you doing highlighter out there? Maybe you were doing highlighter. You know, this gentleman didn't know where he was going, and so a friend of mine got up there and said, hey, no problem, no problem. I'm a navigator, all right? And we ended up at the mall. Definitely ended up at the mall. When the gentleman had realized what had happened, he wasn't thrilled. He wasn't thrilled about it. I'll say that much. Okay, so we're going to repair this. And I'm trying to decide if I just want another. Can I just have 2 of them? And that way we've got more popping off? I mean, that might be nice. What happens if we combine them? Every 3 seconds, 50 damage. Oh, it does okay, so it doubles the damage. I don't know. Let's keep them separate right now. Okay. Those dudes that rush are quite inconvenient. I agree. I agree. Yeah, so we definitely ended up at the mall. And, you know, we got to school very late that day. And because it was known that I knew the perpetrator, the person that committed said crime, I was ushered into the vice principal's office almost immediately. And see, this is going to be, this is where we turn the corner. Okay. This is like that part in Over the Top where he turns the hat, right? He's turning it on. That's what just happened. And if you haven't seen Over the Top, well, look, will it hold up? No, probably not. Probably not. But you should see it anyways. Over the Top, right? What a time. What a time. Just turn that hat around, right? Somebody out there knows what I'm talking about. Somebody out there. Okay. Over the Top is a great film. We can fight about it if you want. All right, got a revolver. Not bad. Now I'm trying to recall the title song in Over the Top, and I think it's that Kenny Loggins. Kenny Loggins, Meet Me Halfway, maybe? Maybe? I think so. Okay. Yeah, you're not kidding on those enemies that rush. All right, we need a little bit more fuel. Love finding backpack space. Getting a little bit beat on. So let's make our way back to the bus here. All right, there we go. Now we're angled. We do want to grab this too. Ooh, another grenade. All right, here we go. Can we survive this part? Wow. All right. I don't know if you would class it as a roguelite. It does have some of the elements, but I heard Plants vs. Zombie was getting a remake coming out soon. Would you consider a play of that? Wow. I really like that game. I don't know if I would consider it a rogue myself. You know, does it have a randomness to it? As I recall, it's more of a world map that you're progressing through. Jordo, I have been going live. I think this is the second week I've done this now on Wednesday nights. I used to have a thing on the channel where I'd say we're doing it live Wednesdays. And so I have resurrected that when it fits the schedule. It doesn't always fit the schedule, but when it does, that's what we're aiming for here. So I think let's repair that, and let's pop that on, and let's go ahead and repair this. I'm trying to decide if I want a separate grenade. I think I do. Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and sell this. And I think we'll just stick with that for now. God, we got so much room. All right, we need some gear. We need to fill up that room. So the loot. Oh yeah, I'm picking over here. I'm looking over here, but I'm picking from these. So I think we're gonna go Brookstone. Okay. Oh, I was really hoping this was going to show up. Awesome. All right, so we got a baseball bat. Hello, Pineapple Sami. Thanks for being out here with us. All right, let's go over here. Shotgun, eh? All right, can we get close enough to this fuel? Nice. Oh, wow. It's great when there's 3 of them right next to each other. Now, did Capcom have a live stream today? Or is that something coming up? Because I swear that I saw mention of a new Mega Man collection, but somebody might have to check me on that, because my information might be wonky. admittedly. All right, we are just champions of space right now. I need so much more. I need so much more gear. And hands. I would like additional hands and fingers and arms so that I can use multiple guns. When do we get more arms? Just went on an ice cream run and just got back, and this stuff is crazy. Well, you got to tell us what kind of ice cream you got now and make all of us super jealous. I mean, look, I do this to you all on the regular when I talk about my food escapades, so it's only right that you give it right back. So please, let it rip. And in the meantime, I'm going to tell you that when I go out for an ice cream run, I like everything cookie dough. And if some chocolate peanut butter things happen as well, I'm okay with it every time. And here's the thing that's crazy. You know, my wife and I both love cookie dough in our ice cream. My kids, they won't do it. And I thought, wow, well, that's interesting. That's definitely a decision, and I feel a certain way about that, you know? Oh, cookie dough, like, who does that? You know? Like I was a little bit offended. All right, we are apparently ready for the bus. Hey, that's what we do, Spoon. That's what we do. All right, let's get this. More backpack space. How about it? Well, we don't want to leave that, do we? No. We don't want to leave that. Oh, look at this. Look at this now. Oh, man. That's perfect. Got some Ben & Jerry's Chunky Monkey. It's banana ice cream with fudge chunks and walnuts. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that sounds very good. That sounds quite good. I do like Ben & Jerry's. My go-to is usually the Tonight Dough. Peanut butter cookie dough, normal cookie dough. Well, not normal, you know, chocolate chip cookie dough, right? You knew what I was trying to say there. We were on the same page. Yeah, Ben & Jerry's is just tremendous. It's almost 1:30 a.m. here. I can do nothing about it. Hey, come on. Is that true? There's always time for ice cream. You're in charge. You're in charge. I support 1:30 in the morning ice cream. I do. All right, we've got a trooper helmet here. This is gonna be really great for us. So we're gonna repair that. We're gonna repair this. We are gonna combine them. Okay. And I know it's gonna increase the spread, but we get really good attack rate out of it, and I think this is going to work out. I feel good about it. Remove 4 more items. Oh. Okay. Interesting. All right, we're gonna do one of those, and we're gonna do one of these, and well, we'll go ahead and I don't know. We'll sell this. Right? Okay. So we're good now. I don't have any ice cream, though, and I can't go out and get some. All right, well, I get it. I get it. Vanilla bourbon ice cream in my freezer. That sounds quite delicious. But that's fine. All of you can eat ice cream and talk about it while I'm sitting here not eating ice cream. But I do have decaf. Okay. So I've got that going for me. Cheers to all of you, by the way. All right. Look, I'm gonna tell you that I think we've got a really nice build going. That's what I'm gonna say about all this. Now, can we maintain? I don't know. I'm not sure. We're gonna try. Favorite coffee? My answer to that is yes. My favorite coffee is coffee. You know what? I love dark roast coffee. I love dark roast coffees. That said, I like all coffees, but my favorite is dark roast. I really like Jamaican Blue. I used to have a Keurig coffee maker. I don't anymore, but for a time I did. I got really tired of being locked into the K-cups, and then, you know, they're not great for the environment. But I used to have a Keurig, and Emerald Lagasse has a coffee called Big Easy Bold, and I loved it. I loved it. All right, we are putting that there. Okay, another Jamaican Blue fan in the house. That's awesome. That's awesome. Coffee flavored coffee. Yes. Yes. It's true. Jamaican Blue is awesome. Big Easy Bold is really good. I mean, I haven't had it in years because, again, I stopped with the Keurig. I gotta tell you, this was kind of a ridiculous time in life, but many moons ago, when I had a Keurig, and this was when I was having to get up in the morning and drive somewhere early, right? I work from home now, but back in the day, there was a time back in the day where I somehow convinced my wife that the Keurig needs to be moved to my nightstand. Okay, so I had the Keurig coffee maker right by my bedside. Okay, and this thing, it's right there. It's within reach. Now it was a little bit of a reach, in the morning. You felt it in the arm a little bit, but it was right there, and so I would just reach over and I'd press a button, and we were going to Coffee Town. Okay, it was pretty tremendous. Good stuff. All right, let's see what we got here. Wow, it's been a minute. It's been a minute on this thing. Well, I say we do this. Let's do that. So that's going to 30, 80, and 40. Okay, that's a nice jump. That's a nice jump. Let's do that. Good deal. And you're saying, well, what do you mean you had the Keurig in the bedroom, and then the Keurig was not in the bedroom anymore? What happened? Well, so this is what happened. My wife doesn't like the smell of coffee. Can you believe that? She doesn't like the smell of coffee. And so the Keurig had to go. And that was a sad day. That was a hard day. You know, but look, I'm going to take a sip and just reflect on that with you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So, for a little bit, I was living. I was bedside Keurig, right? Yeah. No, it was. And you know, one of the things that she had said to me was, you know what? You are going to spill water all over the place in our room. And I said, no, I'm not. No, day two, I spilled water all over the bedroom. Okay. But you know what? You gotta take risks in life. Okay. You gotta take risks. All right. So, are we about to visit a merchant? Is that what happens here? No, I don't hate anybody that doesn't like coffee. What do you prefer? Do you do cocoa or tea? What do you like? Well, I'll tell you, I also drink cacao, which is brewed, ground up cacao bean. Have you tried that? Kill all the titans. Oh goodness. All right. Well, let's eat some food real quick here. Haven't tried that. Well, there is a brand called Cryo Brew. Cryo, C-R-I-O. Give that a look. It's very interesting. Their slogan is, it's not coffee, it's cacao. And they're not kidding. It is. It's cacao. Oh, yeah. No, that's a good suggestion. Boy, the Titans are going down slowly. All right, let's grab this. And I think we're going to go ahead and power up our rat friend. Sipping whiskey, there you go. I'll tell you, I wish I had more of an appreciation for the spirits. My buddy that I play Magic with on Thursday nights, he'll sip bourbon. And he knows a lot about that specific spirit. And I appreciate his enthusiasm for it. All right, so 4 of 10. Hey, there we go. There we go. Now they're maybe up. Oh, let's back up just a little. Just a little bit. Okay, can we... Who thinks we maybe can get over there and grab that box? This is going to be maybe tough. There we go. All right. Oh, wow. Oh, that's what we need. So that's going to take it to 20. What is it right now? 17. It's at 13. Okay. Nice. I like it. All right, can we just maybe pick on one like this? Holy moly. Boy, if these bullets got to a point where they were penetrating, that would be incredible. Okay, I think this makes sense, right? Okay. Let's come back around. So I think we've got new Titans constantly coming in. And I think it's this inner pack. It's already got some damage onto it. Maybe. Hard to say, right? Oh, hey. That is a ton of fuel. Ooh. Let's grab that. Nice. Okay. Outstanding. Okay, not bad. Not bad. The bus continues to roll on somehow, some way. I don't know that there's much we need to do here. I mean, maybe some selling off, right? Because I think we're sticking with this. And I don't know if there's a way to... I mean, I was joking about getting more arms and hands. I wasn't really joking, but I was joking. I would like some more arms and hands. Yeah, so maybe... I don't know. You know, maybe we got a lot of dough, Ray. Maybe we just do this, right? Because they're going to yell at us at some point about the storage. Yeah. I'm going to sell this guy. And we're going to sell these two guys too, I think. There we go. That opens up more space. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, so the up arrow was just an immediate drop. That's cool. Oh, here we go. Here we go. But this has to be right next to it, doesn't it? Huh. Okay. So I think we're going to be fine here. Now, where's Cameron? I figured that one out myself. I think Cameron would be proud if Cameron's still here. Look at that. Look at us. Look at us. We're doing it. All right. I kid. Why don't we take the... Well, what does this do? Each dealt hit of marked melee weapons, so we don't have... This isn't considered a melee, right? No. Okay. Wanted to be sure. Let's take this guy. And let's get off and running for some supplies here if we can. Actually don't know what this item does that we have right now. Oh! Is that a saw? All right. Don't fail us now, fuel drops. Don't do it. We need a few more of you. Oh, nice. All right, what do we got here? Okay. This is great. So we pop that on here. Yeah. Outstanding. Okay. We're on our way. And you know, I think if we make it back, this is officially a new personal record, right? I think so. Oh, boy. Oh. All right. Awesome. Okay, so can't do much. So we're going to just leave those where they're at, and I think we're going to keep going. So let's see what the options are. I do like the bigger maps. Oh, wow. All right, hard to argue with this, given the loot and fuel. I'm glad you do. I'm glad you do. I'm not sure. We're definitely going places. This has a really nice spike in difficulty. I feel like it's very fair. All right, let's grab that. I'll say the long fingers, the magnesis, really coming into play. Really glad we took that. All right, let's go here. I love that there's two of them right next to each other. Now, is anyone planning on trying to play any horror video games? Spookier video games? Is that something you're planning on this October season? I have definitely gotten one in so far, but I am planning on others. All right. Let's see what we get here. Okay. Well, you know what? I wouldn't mind another grenade at all. Oh, Gasser playing Chronos. Very good. Very good. What do you think of it so far? Oh, the new Dying Light. Yeah, that just hit. How are those? How are those so far? Was that Dying Light the Beast, or are you playing the original? Oh my goodness, that is a vacuum cleaner. That's what that is. Holy cow. Oh, that got used at an amazing time. Oh, Silent Hill F. Okay. Yeah, I saw that came out too. Early Access Escape. Yep, heard good things about that from Jeff Gerstmann. Was listening to his podcast the other day. All right, another one in the books. That's great. Nice. Dying Light 1 and The Beast are good. 2 is iffy. You know, I think it was number 2 that I put a bunch of time in, and I probably got about 60 or 70% of the way through, and that was just the point where I said, hey, you know what? I think I've seen what I want to see, and I think I'm good. You know? Had a good time with it. All right, we're going to pop that there. And I do want to open up some additional space, so we're going to do some selling here. Got 130. All right, I'm going to repair these. This is just for kicks. Just in case, right? No other reason other than that. You'd like to revisit Prey. Was one hell of a game. Prey was cool. Prey was very cool. Okay, so, wow, are we on day 7? Wow, okay. Oh, what do we have here? Oh. Oh, have we hit a merchant? Well, that's great. I suppose we'll do that. You know what? Now, just in case this merchant, we can't sell stuff. All right, I was gonna say let's sell stuff in case the merchant takes the bolts. Oh, how rare to see someone alive around these parts nowadays. Certainly a pleasant surprise. Welcome to my shop, young one. I have plenty of wares stocked to help you survive. Okay. All right. Well, we would love to see your wares. Well, I see some things that I like. Increases the damage and move speed of marked footwear items. Huh. So, I want this, and I'd like this too, I think? Right? Let's view our inventory. Yep. Okay. So, definitely want this. And I think I definitely want this too. And that's going to be nice. All right. Yeah, day 7, I think, is the new personal record here. It's very exciting. All right, here we go. So can we, all right. No? Can we, oh, is Epic the highest? Oh, well, I think I think epic is the highest we can go. Yeah. All right. All right. Well, you know, we can put this out there, right? And it'll work. In fact, can we just double down on this? You know, I don't know why I didn't consider that. Yeah, that should double down. All right. Who's shocked here? Nobody. Yeah, it's a great point. I don't... You're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. It's a good call on that. I think I was just really thrown off that I couldn't combine them because that was the original plan. And once that went out the window, my brain just kind of went silent and was like, well, fine. We're taking our ball and going home. You can have it your way. Okay. Yeah, not enough fuel. I know. I know. That's okay. But we're halfway there. All right. Well, we need a little bit more of the red juice. Where are you hiding? Oh my. Okay. Well, we're 88% to a drop. Is it worth... Yep, it is. Alright, you better drop soon. There we go. Okay, well this is awesome. So let's do another one of those, and well, we'll have to reconfigure things a little bit, but I think we'll have no problem. Actually, we'll just add another patch and we'll pop the helmet right on. Okay. Perfect. Oh, are we going to the final round here? Is that about to happen? All right, let's drag this right over here. We'll put this right over here. Boy. All right. I take back what I said. Okay. There it is. Yeah, I don't really want to let go of the lighter so much, but you know, if I absolutely have to, would it be the worst thing? Okay, you know what? You know what? There we go. All right. Move the one helmet down once. Yep. That would have been a way as well. Probably a much easier way. But this is the goat you're watching after all, right? Hey, you know what? This is a thing. This is a thing we should do. All right, so that's nice. And this isn't really going to do anything because we don't have any footwear. So we'll hold off and, well, here we go, folks. Once more into the maelstrom. Let's see what we got here. The Meadows. Okay, M King location. All right. Well, let's see what we can see, right? Okay. Oh, yeah. Defeat the boss. All right. Well, we'll try. I am so glad we are doing damage over time in addition to everything else we're doing. You know, because you're going to focus on other enemies along the way, but you're still doing some damage at the same time. All right. Toss the TNT out there. Ooh, oh boy, that's... Oh gosh, all right. Wow. All right, let me save up some dash for when he pops that attack off. And you're saying, yeah, how are you feeling about it now, Goat? Fine. I'm not worried. You're worried. Maybe I'm a little worried. All right, come on. Well, I like that we can still get the airdrops. The healing capability is a godsend right now. I'm so glad that we've got 2 of those happening. Okay. So this is wonderful. That's very nice. We're all super appreciative of that. And let's see if we can get in. Oh, boy. Up, up, oh. Well, you died. We're sorry about this. Okay. Well, it's back to base. That was a fun run. I think that's probably an ideal stopping point. So, I want to thank everybody for hanging out tonight on the channel. I want to thank everybody for the ongoing, continuous support of what we are doing out here. And I want to thank Jordo for membering up tonight and gifting a membership. That is super awesome. Thank you. Look for your name in the credits going forward for videos. And enjoy those egoticons. How about that? The Cheers egoticon is a favorite of mine. But thank you, everybody. Have a fantastic rest of your evening, your morning, your afternoon. I mean, hey, we're worldwide, folks. We got folks watching from everywhere. I'm super appreciative. Let's do this again sometime soon. We'll get together and play a roguelike or a roguelite because, well, that's what we do every time out here because they're the best. You're also the best. Have a great one. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.